Hey guys, it's another late night, 10 after 10 here. I just got back from hanging out at my grandma's house, so I just want to make a quick video and get this out because I'm tired. And what I want to talk about today, I was thinking about something as I was talking to one of my uncles that, he's I guess he can be considered the proverbial black sheep of the family in a way, though there are others. I have a very interesting family, but I was just talking to him about something, and he's not all there. Uh, so he was talking about something that on the surface appeared to be a whole lot of nothing. But when you've had enough experience in life and you've observed enough people and had enough, you've lived life to a certain degree, you know that when you align yourself with the spirit of the mentality that only certain stereotypes and only certain people that fit a certain mold have anything worth that you can extract from them in terms of wisdom and knowledge. When you're operating at this vibration, you're very misguided because the person who you least suspect or who you least expect would have something lucid, something worth listening to, something that contains within it snippets of profound wisdom and experience and knowledge. These are people that, we've been conditioned for a variety of reasons and certain stereotypes that we've incorporated into our interaction with the world and reality and our understanding of society and this sort of thing, that narratives and things that are pushed upon us so that we have a very narrow, pigeonholed perspective on the nature of reality and a properly functioning society and all this sort of thing. Then we adopt this mentality, and uh, if we perceive someone to be, if we perceive someone, or if we come across someone who we would perceive to be, because of said conditioning or ideologies and this sort of thing, that we perceive to be a low-level person, or somebody that's intellectually or status, this sort of thing, below us, we enter into the interaction already with preconceived notions and biases that shut us off to getting anything further than a surface level, trivial, phony interaction with them. So we need to strive to strip ourselves of these misguided perspectives and perceptions and things, because there is tremendous wisdom out there in everybody, and you know you have to humble yourself and understand that just because a certain narrative is uh, occupies a space, occupies a level of status quo, or is agreed upon by the vast majority of people, that that doesn't make it right, and oftentimes it makes it the complete opposite of that more often than not. And you don't have to align yourself with that way of being, that way of reconciling the things that cross your perceptive field. So I just wanted to say that because I know it's very easy for us to corrupt our our minds and our spirits in this way and shut ourselves off to the tremendous example, knowledge, and wisdom that everybody has. You can learn something from everyone, but the point I'm trying to make is that it takes the proper orientation of your mind, the proper level of humility, and the proper understanding of the tremendous complexity and nuance of, this whole thing that we're involved in here, this whole life, this whole cosmic dance, whatever you want to call it, this whole play that we're characters in. And, um, you know, underneath the guise of every quote unquote pauper is a prince. So, consider everybody that you meet in possession of a piece of the puzzle, in possession of something worthy of contribution to your story, to your journey, and you know, use your discernment, use your better judgment, strip yourself of the illusion of the ego, and you know, the universe will open up to you, because there is no separation really between you and the person out there that you perceive to be separate from you. We're all actually aspects of the same one consciousness. So though we have our different lives and our different perspectives and our different stories, what we have in common is far more than our differences. So that's what I want to say in this video. And guess what? As I listened to my uncle, who in the past, you know, I might have considered to be, you know, just based upon the you know, the story that we're told from family members and the way we observe other family members interact with this family member, and then you know, there's this sort of air of superiority, this sort of thing. You know, we take that on and we mimic what we observe and what we hear. And so in the past, you know, I might have just, you know, yesed him to death, or you know, went into it with the preconceived notion and bias that this is just going to be something that I need to get through to be polite and to have respect and stuff. But I did learn something from him today, and you know, that's because I was open, I was humble enough, I was receptive, and I had the wherewithal to approach it with a way that was devoid of those biases and things. So I did learn something from him, and in return I gave something to him too. So it's a blessed interaction all around, and that's what we need to strive to do. Strip yourself of these societal narratives, status quos, paradigms, all this ungodly, unrighteous, you know, the zeitgeist, the spirit of the times that is very corrupted, very misguided, and manipulates our perception to get us to do all manner of things that aid in consciousness subversion and subduing and this sort of thing. And everybody that you meet with an open heart and an open mind and an open ear and the willingness to listen and the wisdom to know that they are in possession of knowledge, wisdom, worthwhile information, and pieces of the puzzle that you are in search of. If you could like this video, leave your comments, your suggestions, your feedback, anything you want me to talk about, anything you might need advice on or a different perspective on. Subscribe. Check out my other channel, Ray Rivera. I've done music and art on that channel. Keep in mind, the name of this channel, it never was about you. The suffering, the trials and tribulations you're going through, they are a necessary part of your journey. They are going to allow you to facilitate your highest self and the purpose that God has created you for, and allow you to become the person that is going to have a profoundly positive impact on those others that you encounter. Lift people up as you lift yourself up. As you lift yourself up, you lift others up, and that sort of thing. So don't embrace your suffering with courage, with humility, with gratitude. Extract nothing but the highest of vibration from it. Know that it is the ultimate blessing, and you will get through it. It's all in the mind. It's all in the orientation of your mind. Reality is a projection of your mind, and so we must strive to align ourselves with tremendous virtue and orientate our minds and our spirits properly, so that the reality that is projected outward is one that is favorable and beneficial to not just ourselves but others. So keep that in mind as well. And what else did I want to say? I guess I'll leave it at that. Stay tuned for more. I'm making a video every day. It's part of my my duty, my desire to utilize the gifts that God has given me to better myself and, more importantly, others, and to exercise self-discipline and just get out these messages that somebody somewhere might need to hear, because life is a struggle, life is tough, and you never know. Words are spiritual. You never know who is going to be lifted up or enriched by something that took you a little bit of time, but was the whole world to them. So anyway, stay tuned for more.